All right, welcome back, everybody. We're on to another box of sorcery. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you for everybody for all the views. Seems like these sorcery videos have been fairly popular, so continuing on for now. Should have some flesh and blood videos kind of sprinkled in here in the middle still. So those of you that were tuning in for flesh and blood, don't worry, it's still gonna be here. Again, just a little explanation. Pack order. First three cards are your exceptionals, similar to uncommons if you want to think of them in that rarity sense. Fourth card in the pack can be either elites, like a rare, or a unique, like a mythic. So awesome. Got ourselves an Onyx Core, one of the kind of chase cards, we'll call it, from the set. The four cores. You've got your Onyx for your Earth, Terra. You have your Ruby Core for your Fire, your Aquamarine Core for Water, and then you have the Amethyst, there we go, for Air. So yeah, that's one of the good hits in the set, and boom, there we go. First foil in the pack. Got ourselves the Meteor Shower. That is an elite foil. So good cards to start with for this opening. Boom. All right. So if you are new to the channel and you're kind of checking things out, like I've said earlier in the video, mostly a flesh and blood channel, but recently, and there's a second foil elite, the seasoned sellsword. Got kind of excited for sorcery. New game, getting into beta here, so we'll be doing a little bit of both. But expectations in these boxes, you usually get about 7 uniques. 9 foils. They are randomly inserted. Again, this card here would be where the foil slot is. They have some additional surprises in some of the packs called curios. I have not pulled one myself yet, but those curios can be alternate. Ooh, Twist of Fate. All right, I haven't seen that one yet. That's another towards my set. But those curios are just either alternate art cards. Some of them are reversed. There is one elite, the East-West Dragon, that the image is reversed, and the name is the West-East Dragon. But as far as I know, they should be located in the slot where the foil would be. You'll typically have 5 ordinaries and then that kind of randomization or random slot. I'm not going to say 99 times out of 100, probably closer to 999 times out of 100. That is going to be a... sorry, losing my train of thought here. That card will end up being an ordinary card, not a curio. Yeah, well, odds are different because sometimes one out of every 4 packs is a foil. So, you know what? Just forget I even said that. There's a Magellan Globe. That's our elite, and a foil Lightning Bolt. So. Got interested in the game, had some friends, or one friend in particular that had bought into the Alpha Kickstarter, brought the game over, or brought his cards over, allowed me to open a box of his alpha on camera. If you check that out, it was a live opening, so it's in the live section, but we hit a foil version of one of the cores, so that was a awesome box opening. Far East Assassin, this is one of those cards that has a curio. The curio itself, from the images I've seen, we've got the reflection of the assassin in the blade here. That curio version is reversed, so instead you're kind of looking, I mean, you don't see the blade, but you're looking from the blade perspective, and you see the full face of the assassin in his hooded mask there. And a mixed Terra. So that Onyx core is part of what they refer to in the set as the Alchemy 9. There's the four cores. There is a Philosopher's Stone, and then there are these Terras. There are 4 of those. So looking for those in each of these packs, plus a few other cards. Always the unique foils are pretty good to get because they are they're very difficult to pull. Foils aren't guaranteed as far as any rarity levels in the packs, so if you are opening, I mean, you could get potentially, I would say, an entire box full of elite foils. And there's another elite foil, so we've got 3 elite foils so far. The Black Obelisk. This is another one that comes in a curio version, non-foil. Excuse me. Just keeping the lightning bolt on top because it's an awesome card. It's a throwback to Magic. A lot of cards that ended up in this set did have some names of cards from Magic the Gathering. Explanation: these cards here, these are exceptional lands, or Atlas cards. I'm setting off to the side like those because they are what most people are just calling dual lands. They're elite. And what I mean by that is in order to play cards, you have to play sites onto the board. This is the play mat for the game. They all have a threshold that you have to meet, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one in particular requires that you have at least 1 threshold in Earth, and then you have to have 5 resources in order to be able to play it. The duels, while you have that site out, it provides 1 resource every turn for you, and as well, they provide a threshold for multiple Atlas sites, or multiple sites for the turn. So got ourselves another foil here, and it's an ordinary with a border militia. A lot of the sites themselves have some sort of either static ability or a Genesis ability, or Genesis is kind of in reference to when it enters the battlefield, or when it enters play. Wow, quite a lot. Riddle Sphinx. The dual types, though, they don't have any static ability or Genesis. They're more or less more useful because they provide you with more options. And a Dream Quest. I was looking for one of those earlier, or yesterday, or a couple days ago. Did a trade with a friend for some cards to try and work towards more to complete my set. So that is a repeat there, but that Twist of Fate is only one. Leaves me with like 3 cards left to finish my play sets of the game. This is another one that comes in as a curio, as an elite, the Adept Illusionist. I think I've explained it in previous videos, but image itself is reversed. It's a little difficult to tell just at a glance, but some of the things you can look at are just, I think another YouTuber pointed out, position of the hands themselves. Biggest thing that came to me was the center of this flame here, smoke. I don't know if that's supposed to be smoke, but you can see the gap between the head here and no gap in that there. It's on the other side. These packs remind me of the old Flesh and Blood packs. A little more difficult to open, but they do have some little holes in the back of them that find one of those little holes, press a thumbnail into that, and they open a lot easier. All right, there's our fourth unique with the tadpole. Ooh, there we go, disenchant. Tadpole pool, not tadpool pool, tadpole pool. So again, another one of those cards that that shows up that throwback to MTG. Some people kind of question, like, okay, you've got disenchant here. That's part of the air, or uses the air element. There's also Dispel, which is a throwback to another Magic card. Oh, thought that was a foil. And Dispel utilizes Earth, I believe. So they put the two of those in the set itself. So it wasn't just one particular element that was solely holding on to the aura and artifact destruction. So gives you a couple more options in the game. But got a couple games under my belt so far. Enjoyed playing it. Looking to build up a second deck for myself. Well, indeed, it's an elite. So I have plenty of cards at this point now to build multiple decks. Just have to decide what I want to play. Chain Lightning, another MTG card. The reason I pause is while going through, even though I can see clearly that this isn't a foil. I think I said it earlier. As far as I know, the curios typically show up in the back slot there where the foils will. And so this would be it. So some of them are very subtle differences. The little copyright symbol on a few of them, and by that you've got art, and then the little copyright symbol / set symbol says the beta B symbol in there. And the beta sets or the beta packs that you open, it's the alpha symbol. And I guess as far as I've heard, the reason for that is that some of the cards in alpha were printed with a copyright symbol instead of the alpha A in there. So to get an alpha version, they made them curio versions. And Elite Angler. Yep. Apprentice Wizard, that was another MTG card. So we got 2, 4, 6 foils and 2, 4, 5 uniques. So expecting probably 2 more uniques and 3 more foils in these last, I got about 6 or 7 packs left. There's a Queen of Midland. All right. Let's lift that guy up. Gal, whatever. Queen, gal, sure. Again, appreciate everybody that's watching here, and appreciate all the new subscribers. Little little new content or different content from what I'm putting out, and reaching out to new audiences. So I will most likely be continuing openings, at least for myself, for the time being, until I can find some more boxes for either a little cheaper or until I've got what I deem to be enough and can sell it to Patreon members at a reasonable price. And speaking of Patreon, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out my link in the description. Feel free to join if you're interested. And some common sense. All right, so that gives us what, 2, 4, 6, foil number 7. Got 3 packs left. We've got, what's it, 6 uniques. So yeah, probably one more unique. And there it is, the Highland Princess. And we got 2 foils left. We have 1 foil left. Minor explosion. Getting the hiccups here. Master Tracker, Elites. All right, so hoping for some, well, not hoping, there should be some last pack magic with a foil here. And also, I guess I haven't been showing recently or in recent videos the foils. They are full art, so the back of the card is the full artwork that you see on the front, minus the text box. So, and it's non-foil on the back, but you can kind of see, gives you a little spoiler when you're opening the pack or pulling it out that you can see that. So, all right, so there's our last Elite or Better, and a Mountain Giant for another Elite. All right, so that made, what, 4 Elite foils and 5 ordinary foils. So, like I said, I mean, you don't always get a unique foil. You don't always get exceptionals. A couple box videos ago, or maybe the last one I opened, I had like 2 ordinary, 3 exceptional, and 4 elites or something like that, or 3 elites and a unique. So appreciate everybody coming out to watch, and you take it easy. Have a good one.